Hi, this is Karen Kubicko, and today we're going to talk about something that isn't often spoken about. When you remember a past life, you can bring forward some of your skills and talents from that past life into your current lifetime. Let's say, for example, you remembered a lifetime where you were a designer or you were an architect or engineer of some type, and you remembered some very specific details on how you designed and built a church, for example. Well, you might be able to look up that actual church. I've had someone do that before. But let's say, for example, in this current lifetime, you're an architect. And so it was by no coincidence that you remembered that past lifetime where you were the engineer or the help to build or even the architect of that specific church, for example. So in this current lifetime, you might be inspired by, bring forward the skills and remember very specific things that help you in your career today. Another great example that's often asked of me when I'm helping someone remember a past life or providing them with a reading is to help them uncover whatever blocks that they might have for their intuitive abilities. How can they help enhance those? So that's another great tool. Two things happen when you remember a past life that can affect or increase your intuitive abilities. One is if you remember a past life where you might have been killed because of your psychic abilities, killed for being intuitive, a healer, or whatever the case may be. I mean, there's a lot of people who've been hurt in that kind of way because of maybe they weren't able to save someone. It was just their time. The people who are around them just didn't understand that, so that caused your death. Or some other reason, like the Salem witch trials, or out of fear most of the time, almost 100% of the time actually, out of fear. The people who are more awake and aware, they might have healing abilities, intuitive abilities. It's just confusing to them and they don't understand where that's coming from. In fact, interestingly, I came across someone who remembered a past life and he was actually very abused verbally by his own siblings for being able to read because of that was sorcery. He was just reading, but since his own siblings couldn't understand where he was getting the information from because they could not understand the text that was in front of them, but he could, they thought that it was witchcraft of some kind. That's a weird example, but it's interesting, right? So if you'd like to remember a past life, please stay to the end, click on the link, listen to a guided meditation to remember your own personal past life. You can clear any blocks to your intuitive abilities, for example, by remembering having been killed for that in a past life. At the same time, if you remember a lot more about that specific lifetime, or maybe go to a different lifetime where you were an amazing healer or were able to receive lots of really great intuitive information or taught how to be intuitive in another lifetime, just by you remembering and really kind of like seeing through the eyes of your own past life how you did that work, how you healed that person, how you taught that class, you can bring that knowledge and skill and understanding directly into this lifetime. It's as easy as that. Keep that in mind as a fantastic side benefit of remembering a past life. And if you like what we're talking about here today, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And if you have any questions about past life or anything else, make sure you put that in the comments and I'll be happy to make a video about that in the future. Lots of love and light to you.